Hey guys, just a quick update before this week's episode of Surtreon Dev begins. You can now download it from the Twitch desktop application at app.twitch.tv/download. After you do that, just open up the application, go to Mods, Minecraft, browse all mod packs, search for Surtreon, and there it is. All you have to do is hit install and then play and you're done. That's all you have to do. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this video. It's taken me like 37 takes to get this right. So yeah, see ya in a second. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Iridium Axel, and welcome back to another episode of Surtreon Dev. And this is episode 9. We have a plan for this episode, as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen right about now. As you can see, the first thing we're going to be doing this episode is finishing off our storage room, which so far is looking absolutely magnificent. There's not really anything to go over that we did between episodes, because we didn't do anything between episodes. I was expecting to do some immersive engineering stuff, but I just didn't get to that. This is the day after I uploaded Surtreon Dev episode 8 that we're recording this, so gives you sort of a time frame. But yeah, let's go ahead get into making of this storage room, all of the mechanical bits, and then we can move on with the episode even more. So we do have a plan for how we're going to finish up the storage room. We're going to be using the mod called Ender Storage. So if you don't know a lot about mods, this is one that's been around for quite a while. Let's just go ahead and type it in /Ender Storage. It only really adds 3 things: Ender Chest, Ender Tank, and Ender Pouch. Ender Chests have a universal storage, but it's not per player like normal Ender Chests. These are just a universal storage shared between all different Ender Chests with the same color code on top. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are 3 little white bars on top of that Ender Chest, and you can color those to sort of get your own coded Ender Chest. But if someone puts in that same code, they have access to it. So all of the storage is universal. You can take it out with pipes and such from any location, so that's what we're going to be using. Pretty easy to make. All you need is 4 blaze rods, 1 wool, a normal chest, 2 obsidian, and an ender pearl. And we're going to only need 2 of those. And then yes?
I think they also I'm pretty sure they also came before vanilla ender chests.
Yeah, I think that is the case. Also, me and Joe Roberts, of course he's joining us as per usual, are going to have ender pouches too, which can be colored as well, and they still share the same kind of storage as the ender chests do. So we can deposit items directly into our storage system from far away. So go ahead, place that there. Alright, this is going to be the central location. We're just going to keep it as white because that's the easiest way to do it. We can dig into here behind the chests. Oof. Okay, killed that. And now we're going to get to work on placing the conduits. We're going to have it so that the priority is closest first, and we're going to have the ender chest right by the drawer controller for all of the drawers down below, which I have yet to clear out the space for. And then after that, the second closest thing is going to be the chests, and we're just going to have it run all along here to deposit it with the closest first, which will be on the right-hand side. So we'll get to that about now. Alright guys, this is what we have so far. I've dug out an area around the drawers. These right here are oak trims, and those connect the drawers to each other. So they don't hold anything, they're just sort of like block wires. And over here we have the drawer controller. So this should probably work to connect them all. Maybe? We're not sure yet, but we're trying things out. Over here, the 3x3 that we had is now compacting drawers. This is probably going to be used for like ingots and certain blocks. And then the rest of them are just still normal drawers. And we haven't wired anything up yet. We're just getting everything ready. So yeah, there's your little update. And then we're going to wire everything up in a second. Status update number 2. We have filled all of the compacting drawers. We even added a couple so that we can just have a bunch of convenient compacting drawers.
This one is reserved for steel.
Yeah, this empty one is for steel. So we're not going to be putting anything in there. Or if we do put something in there, it's going to be an item that doesn't have a lot going into the system. You should stick moonstone in there. So yeah, we'll be back to you guys when we get some more stuff done. And then hopefully our storage system will be nice and beautiful and pretty and great and stuff. Welcome back. It's been actually a couple days since the last recording that we've done. I've been pretty busy, but the chests are all finished now. I'm going to show you how we did everything. We've actually moved all of our storage from upstairs down here. I've pretty much reverted this back to its original state because I don't want to tear it down. We still have this reserved for a lot of random miscellaneous tools because every once in a while they come in handy and I just like to have them. So yeah, there you go. If we come over here, we can go ahead and go down there and see what we've done precisely. So let's get over here. We have this ender chest linked up to the ender chest in there. We have 2 signalum servos on there so that we can transfer 2 stacks of items out of here at a time, which is pretty nice. It's redstone control disabled, so it just sucks immediately out of here. And each of these are set for nearest first item distribution. So each of these checks the drawer controller first to see if any of the items in these various compacting drawers and normal drawers have what we're trying to store. If they do, then it sends it to that first, and then we just have it hooked up to all of these up here. I've tried to seal it up pretty well with the amount of brick that I had on me, so you can't really see between the chests. So we have it connect to each and every chest, and it starts all the way on this side and ends all the way on the other side. So there you go with that. Okay, let's head up here. I'm going to show you all of the stuff that we've set up with our storage drawers real quick. We've sorted a lot of our items into various places. I've hooked up the wither skeleton skull maker to the ender chest, so it deposits the wither skeleton skulls directly into here rather into a drawer all the way out there. This is kind of the food section, mob drops, basic blocks. This has the treated wood planks. I went and collected some more from another village because we can't actually make them yet. Although we will be able to later in the episode. This is more natural basic stuff, I guess you would call it. And this is all of our items. I've collected a bit more diamonds off camera just to, have them around. Now we can head upstairs here. Go outside. And as you may notice, there's no more chickens. And actually, my FPS has gotten like a good 15 to 20 FPS boost after removing them. We can actually remove this hut here now. We're going to end up replacing them with something else. All right, there we go. The reason that all of the chickens are gone is because we added the mod Roost, which lets you essentially turn each chicken into a tile entity rather than just leaving them as an actual entity, which means it's going to use a lot less data server side, or it's going to take a lot less oomph for you to run them. It's just an overall good thing. I've also removed all the chickens back here. Essentially, we've turned the chickens into items, and to get items from them, you need to put them into, I think it's just called a roost. Yeah, a roost right here. And you can get a roost collector. Each roost holds, I believe, like 16 chickens, it said. So we have all of our chickens stored in here. Each and every single one that's still alive. And so there you go. That's that information for you. I guess now we can really get into the rest of the video. So, yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. So, what we have done in regards to Tesla's, what did I call it? Tesla's backyard or something. We've removed the well that was right here to make room for a path that goes to a bridge that I built. I was going to finish it up on camera, but sadly, I was interrupted while recording, so, you know, what can you do? Actually, I can still finish it up. All I need to do is place some fences on the other side, but hey, it still counts. So I'll place a fence there, 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 right on each bit, and now it looks all pretty and stuff. Torch, right there and there. So what we're going to be doing now for the rest of this episode, well, I doubt it'll take till the rest of this episode, but we are going to be building a coke oven and blast furnace, probably a couple of them. Coke bricks, pretty easy to make. All you need is sandstone, which I'll go grab real quick, bricks, and clay. Now we can get to work on making that really quickly here, and we also want blast bricks to make a blast furnace. That's also pretty easy to make. We are going to need blaze powder. Not sure if we have a lot of that. And nether bricks. Nether bricks are really easy to make. So I'll go do that real quick. Alright guys, now we're over here at the furnace that we made. And let me tell you, this thing has a much larger storage than I thought that it did. Let me just add chicken to the list. So how we have it set up is we have 2 diamond chests. One has a signalum server, so it sucks out whatever's in here, puts it into the furnace. And then we have a signalum retriever, which has a filter for what it pulls out. And that just chucks it all into this chest. So yeah, that's cool. So now that we have these items, we can easily make our blast bricks and furnace stuff and whatever, so I'll get to that about now. Alright guys, so before we can make the blast bricks, we're going to need blaze powder, and the easiest way I can see to get that is to get looting 4 on a sword. So that's what we're going to do, and you may be thinking to yourself, looting 4, how is that possible? Well, they have these ancient tomes from Quark that you can get, and when you combine them with a max level book of a different type, you can get an even higher level. So looting 3 and looting 3, we can get looting 4. So I'm going to put that on a mana steel sword. And I think I'm also going to slap, I'm also going to go ahead and slap, what's it face on it? Sharpness. I need to get a few more levels. Hopefully the book's in here. It is. I need to get a few more levels to actually combine the books that I want to onto this sword. So first, let me go ahead, grab some sharpness. Alright, we have the sharpness now. I'm going to combine these 2 sharpness 3 books, 4 levels. Alright, and then we're going to combine that. There we go. Bam. We have a sharpness 5, knockback 2, unbreaking 3, looting 4 sword. Now I'm going to go ahead and go to the nether, and we're going to actually use it. Alright guys, so now we have everything we need to make the blast bricks. I got a stack of blaze powder, so we're going to make 3 stacks of blast bricks, because it's always good to have extras. Shift click, there we go. All of that. Now let's see about coke oven. That isn't hard if I remember correctly. Clay, sandstone, and bricks. Okay, I'm gonna go get that right now. Alright guys, now we're back again. Gonna go ahead and make 3 stacks of coke bricks. And it's done. Sweet. Alright guys, welcome back. My lighting's been really weird with the trees and stuff. Anyway, so I made a path coming off of the bridge over here. We've decided that we're gonna go ahead and make the area out of brick. Or brick and other things. Brick is going to be one of the ingredients that is formed with it. I just wanted to get a little bit of building done here on camera before we, get a bunch of stuff done. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle this. All we're building in here is a coke oven and a blast furnace. So, oops. Where is a cobalt matic when you need it? I broke my pickaxe, so I'm going to need to repair that. Alright, so these are the two platforms. I'm thinking the blast furnace can go right about here. All you have to do to make one of these is do a 3x3 with the center filled in. And the same sort of thing with this coke oven. And all you have to do to activate them is right-click on them with a engineer's hammer, like Joe Roberts just did, and like how I just did. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. We are just building a rim right here on top. And then I'll take a step away so you can see what we've got. Just gotta go in the final stretch right here. Thankfully I have enough stairs. We're doing the same sort of style that we did on the farms over there. This is going to be switched up to treated wood later. But yeah, that's what we have so far. And I'm just going to keep on building. We've gone through a couple revisions. We're probably going to go through a couple more. Okay, so this is what we have now. I believe we've decided it's pretty much done for now. We have our coke oven and our blast furnace right here under this little hut. It's going to be switched to 2 coke ovens later on, and we're going to have a different setup for our blast furnace. But the main reason that we wanted to do this is to get creosote oil, because with that you can make treated wood and all sorts of things look better when you use treated wood. So that was the goal behind that. I'm going to make some more of this concrete, and then we're going to use that actually to modify the smeltery. So I guess we can get to that right about now-ish. Okay guys, so this is what we've done. I decided to do it off camera mainly because it was very monotonous and it took a while to get everything done, but I'll show you exactly what I did. So, oops, wrong button. Okay, so I swapped out the floor with treated wood planks from Immersive Engineering, and I swapped out the accents with concrete from Immersive Engineering. Let's take a quick look at how to make that. So, first, treated wood. This took a while. Both of them actually took a good while. Treated wood, all you need is planks of some form and creosote oil, and you get that from making the coal coke and the coke oven all the way over there. And for the concrete, it was a little bit easier. Let's type up concrete and click on it. You need water bucket, 2 clay, 4, this is, you can use sand or slag, so I use sand, 2 gravel, and water bucket, 2 clay, 4 sand, yeah. So I made a ton of that stuff. I think I even had some left over that I put into our storage system. But yeah, this is what it looks like now. I think it's a lot better. If you guys have any ideas for like alternate patterns or whatever, we should be able to do it easier from now on because we have the Exchangers mod still. So yeah. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the final bit for the episode. I think we have like 8 minutes left that we can potentially do things. And that's going to be us killing some withers and making some beacons. Okay guys, so here we are. To kill the wither, we're going to go ahead and, well, we already came to the top of the nether. We built this little platform. We're going to build out the wither so it'll spawn and it will be facing, or it'll be inside of the bedrock so we can just stand here and hit it safely. Go ahead, spawn it. Okay, so now it's powering up. We're going to go ahead, kill just a couple of these, and then we'll go back to the overworld and, deal with it. Alright, guys, we have made... Well, we haven't made anything quite yet. I have collected 10 nether stars. We killed 10 withers. It was actually quite easy with that setup. You saw what we were doing. So now I'm going to make them into beacons. Great, now we have 10 of those. We're going to take a quick visit over to where the chicken farm used to be and grab... a nice 6 stacks of iron blocks. Oh, wait, 7 stacks of iron blocks. That should be enough. We're going to put 5 over here so that we can have 1 of every single effect. And then we are going to put 5 over here in the water. Right down there. All right, so we're going to get to that right about now. You're going to see it all sped up real quick. And it is done. As you can see, we have all 5 beacons set up right there, shining out of the water, and right over there. And if I'm right, they should intersect between these 2 areas. Like if I stand here, will it refresh? No, I think we're too far away from both of them right here, but that's okay. While you're running between the 2 places, you'll get it refreshed as you run over to the other one. So you should never have to worry about being completely without any beaconage. So that's cool. Now, I'm very sorry, you guys, but it's looking like we have to end the episode early. I figured I started this the day after the last episode was uploaded. This is the night before the next episode is supposed to go up. The next episode being this. So I figured I would have enough time to go through and do everything that I wanted to do. But I think that it worked out that way, but the episode just ended up being a little bit shorter than I would have liked. But regardless, I hope that you guys did enjoy. Thanks a ton for watching, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.